back to my channel. So today's look is actually a cut crease. It is a collab video with my girl here on YouTube, Alyshia Jones. She's from New Zealand and obviously I'm Australian, so we're quite close together. And we have the same last name. I've only got a few people that I sort of actually like actively talking to. So I've done a few videos if you've been around on my channel for a while, and she suggested we do a cut crease. Her look is so amazing. It's like this amazing glitter cut crease, and I was just like, oh my god, my cut crease game is just not that strong. So it's a real soft, really warm up top and like purple on the lid with a little bit of glitter. Not too over dramatic because I feel like on my hooded eyes I don't want to make it too much. So please go and check out her channel. I will have her link down below, and obviously I'll be showing her clips because she's looking so over the top glam. I want to say that last week when I was in Sydney, I finally hit 30,000 subscribers, and I cannot tell you how happy and excited I was. My friend Brie was checking like all the time when I was getting close, like over the weekend. And then when we were at the opera bar, I finally hit the 30,000, but I didn't really like celebrate or anything. It just felt like it took me forever to get there. So I'm really happy and so thankful. So welcome to my new friends that are watching, hopefully. And also, of course, thank you to all of you that have been here for such a long time and always take the time to comment and watch and like and just be so nice to me. So yes, I will be doing a giveaway. I don't know what exactly I want to give away to you guys, like what makeup products. If there's any makeup products you see me using all the time, please let me know and I will try and include that. So if you're not already subscribed, click that button down below and subscribe so you can keep up to date. Oh, also, oh my god, I feel so unprofessional. At some stage, I turned off my microphone. I have to do a voiceover, but my mouth is moving. I absolutely hate it, but I'm just letting you guys know now. I hope you guys like this look, and it's not the best cut crease ever, but I do still like how it turned out. Thank you guys so much, and let's finally get into the video. So please excuse my eyebrows. They are disgusting. Got dark eyebrows, you would know. But anyways, I'm going to first prime my eyes, and I'm going to use this very clean MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC20. Just going to apply that over my entire eye base. And this brush is just like a little concealer brush that I got from that Vanity Planet set that I have. And I'm just going to blend it in using my Real Techniques contour brush. Then I'm going to use my favorite MAC Light Plus powder, and just to set the eye, gotta set that eye. So today I'm using the Kylie Cosmetics Sweet Peach palette, which I guess is really quite relatively new. Look at that. So I didn't actually buy this. My brother's girlfriend kindly letting me use it in the video. Thank you, Laura. So it's kind of going to be like a review, I guess, as well. Just going to add some tape to my lashes. So I'm going to use this color first, of course, and the brush that comes in the palette. Always got to have a good matte transition shade in the palette. And I'm going to start by obviously applying that. You can see where my brow bone is. Just applying it sort of under there. Building that color up from the tape and then blending upwards. And of course I'm bringing it in as well. Then I'm going to grab this like peach color. This peach color, and I'm going to use the same brush. This is a very bright color, and I'm going to start applying it sort of in the same spot as before. You can see it just adds an automatic like orangey peachy glow. And I'm going to bring that from the inner corner and windscreen my promotions. Inner corner, outer corner. Something seriously wrong with my camera today. It's so pigmented and easy, like that requires basically no effort. Then I'm going to use this Morphe MB18 brush, and I'm going to grab the same peach color that I was just using and applying that more directly into the crease and into the inner corner. It's like just to really add some color and some depth to the look. Then I'm going to use probably the darkest matte shade in the palette, which is this one right here. Apply that in the outer corner, like just under where the brow bone is. Bring it in. Then I'm going to blend it out as well. Really buffing it out. I want the crease to look a little bit more sharp, and I've used this before, but it's just like this straight, flat brush. Grabbing the same cinnamon color, I guess it's called, and just trying to etch out the crease. So it just looks a little bit more sharp. As you can see, just defines it that little bit more. Then using the same concealer that I just used before, I'm just going to use this another brush. It's another small one from Vanity Planet. I'm going to start, I sort of always start by patting. That's obviously where the bulk of the concealer is going to be, and I don't have to be too super precise. Starting from inner corner, bring it up just above the hood. Bring it down and sort of like winging it out almost. Obviously my eyes aren't symmetrical, so it's never going to be exactly perfectly even on both sides. Don't let it like transfer anything onto your like up onto, especially if you've got hood, you'll transfer. Just using this light plus, I'm going to set it. I feel like I'm just baffling on the crap. Okay, then I'm going to grab this purple color. It's like a shimmery lavendery purple, and I'm using this Urban Decay, just a flat brush. Just patting that on the lid. Considering how good the matte shades are, I feel like this shimmer is just not that nice. And I tried another shimmer from the palette and it was quite similar. It wasn't super pigmented. I kind of wanted it to be a bit more shimmery. So this one's like slightly more shimmery. So I'm going to use one of the NYX pigments, and this is in the color Stunner. It's like a rose gold pink shimmer. Just patting that on the eye. Just kind of adds like an all over glitter shimmer. I'm just going to go back with this brush, the same cinnamon color, and just sort of define the crease, like define the two lines a little bit more. I'm just going to quickly, while I'm at it, highlight my brow bone. I'm going to use the Balm Mary Lou. Then I'm going to go ahead and do my liner. I'm going to use the Tartiste liner, and I'm going to use the liquid side. Just going to bring it to like where the two colors meet, I guess is the best way to describe it. And just bringing it back into the lash line and then slowly blending it down. One side's a little bit thicker than the other. Then I'm just going to use this Gold Gaga Metallics eyeshadow from Australis. I'm going to use this little brush and I'm just going to put that like in the outer crease, just tracing it lightly. As you can see, it just defined it that little bit more. Then I'm going to go ahead and put some mascara on. I'm going to use, it's got eyelash stuck to it, but the Maybelline Falsies Push Up Drama. Once it's dry, I'm going to use my favorite Exo Beauty lashes. I actually got the Naturals pack, and I normally use the Dramatics. And the ones I'm trying today are the Romantic. They're kind of just like a soft, regular lash. And then once that glue is dry on the lashes, which I think they're just really nice and not too overpowering, I'm going to go back and use the same liner to just cover up more my lash line. And then I'm going to use the other side of this, and I'm going to do my upper waterline just so it all blends in a little better. Now I'm going to move on to my face. So this is obviously where my sound cut out because that was a genius of me. So I'm using the Rosewater Balancing Mist to refresh my face, and then I use the LA Girl Pro Prep Primer over my entire face, focusing mainly on my T-zone area. Now onto foundation. I'm using the MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NC30 and applying that with this small Real Techniques foundation brush all over my face, obviously. And then I'm going to blend it out, of course, using my damp beauty blender. I feel like this is just the same old all the time. For once in my life, I'm going to do my brows on camera. I know, shock horror, and of course there's no sound. So I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in Ebony, as you can see, starting from the center of my brow and then working my way towards the tail. This is generally what I do, but I do really like this brow definer. It just definitely fills out my brows quite a lot. Next, it's time for concealer. As you can see, I'm using this small Vanity Planet concealer brush and the same MAC NC20 Pro Longwear Concealer, applying it in the usual spots under my eyes and just going underneath the eyeliner, being careful not to draw over the top of that. And then I'm also going right along, like up towards my nose, like all along the side, just to sort of, I've been doing this a lot lately to try and blender out my nose. And then I'm blending it in using the Damp Beauty Blender again. I like doing my concealer in steps most of the time, hence why I did my under eye and then I went ahead and did my nose and forehead, just because I don't want it to dry and go all patchy. And then once I blended that in onto baking, I'm using the same damp sponge and my Laura Mercier loose translucent powder, of course, and applying quite a bit of the product under my eye area in exactly the same place as I put concealer. While I bake, I am using the Tarte's powder contour around my nose area and just this kind of big Benefit brush, and then I put more of the baking powder on top as well, and then I went ahead and did my cheeks as well and up towards the temple. And then I grabbed my Real Techniques small contour brush and I applied the same color on my forehead because I find this brush is better for my forehead. Then I wiped that brush before removing the baking using my MAC medium powder, and then after I removed the baking with that brush, I went ahead and grabbed my H&M big powder brush and also applied the same powder to set the rest of my face. Bronze it up a little bit more. I'm using my Rimmel Natural Bronzer in Sun Glow that I'm trying not to spill everywhere because I've seriously hit the pan, obviously. And then I'm adding colour to my cheeks and forehead where I put the contour. And then back to eyes, I'm using the same orange and coral colour from the Royal Peach palette and blending it across 3/4 of the way. Then I went and used the same shimmery purple. I grabbed a small pointed brush and applied that from my inner corner about halfway across my eye, as you can see. And then once I finish that, I'm using the same NYX loose pigment that I used before, and then I patted that along where I just put the purple just to make it a little bit more shimmery and glittery. And then I wanted to brighten the inner corner of my eye, so I grabbed the Balm Mary Lou highlight. Then I used the darkest colour called Cinnamon from the palette and patted it on the outer corner using the Sigma Short shader, followed by the pencil side of the Tarteist liner just in the outer corner of my waterline and also in my lash line. So I just realised that my microphone was turned off, so I really apologise in advance. So to finish off, I'm just going to use this blush by MAC. It's all cracked because I'm great, and it's called New Romance. So it just adds like a little light glow. Then I'm going to use, of course, the Balm Mary Lou just because I've been using that and I really do like this highlight. And I'm going to use my Morphe fan brush, just hooking it around. Really need to get that glow popping down my nose as well. For lips, I'm going to use NYX Liquid Suede, and it is in the colour Sandstorm. I'm going to set the rest of my face using, of course, Max Fix Plus. Still definitely like my favourite all-time setting spray. And then here you have it. This is the finished look of the day. Obviously, I don't know why I always say that. So I had quite a few issues during this video, but I hope you guys like the finished product. Considering I don't really ever do cut creases, I'm definitely going to try and improve because I think my game is a bit lacking. I don't know if it's my eye shape or what it is, but I just feel like I could be so much better. So as I mentioned, this obviously is a collab video with one of my girls, Alyshia Jones. So make sure you go and check out her look and check out her channel and say hey and go and subscribe if you aren't already subscribed to her channel. So of course, let me know what you would like to see next in the comments below. I always appreciate like this video if you do like this makeup look. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching as always, and hopefully we'll see you all very soon. Bye guys.